We're gonna make the world's longest music video. We're gonna make the world's longest non-live stream music video. We're gonna make this year's longest non-live stream. We're gonna make this year's longest non-live stream, non-live recorded music video. And when we're done, we're gonna premiere it on both YouTube and in front of a live audience. And try not to poop our pants, because that'll be nerve-wracking. Step 1, let's write the script. Miranda, so what's this?
That is gonna be our jail.
But then we should actually have a scene where Luke's in jail.
That'd be fun.
This one is
So that's gonna be the saloon.
The saloon?
The saloon.
Inappropriate. Okay, so this one actually has stairs, that's sweet. And then this is gonna be like a little porch.
Yep, little porch. And then this is gonna be the bank. So we got the jail, the saloon, or we could just call it a hotel. Bank, and then the church will be on the end.
So the bank is gonna go to like where Ethan is.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you ungrumpy yet?
No.
Cool. Okay, pause. The astute observer is probably noticing that we are showing you like the first clip is like a quarter finished set rather than us laboring at the computer to write the script like we probably should have. If you stick around a little bit, you're gonna notice I do that a lot. I tend to do things in the wrong order. I'm starting to think I actually am ADD. I never thought that before. Also, my name's Steve. I should have said that at the beginning. Welcome, we're glad you're here. But in this one, we just sort of discovered the story as we were going. It's probably not the best way to do it, but that's where we're at. So we'll get to the story in a second. Now what are you doing?
Putting on the top part of the jail.
Oh, jail cell. What are you doing?
I'm making a well. Oh, my well broke.
Oh well.
Double kill.
I think the story we're screwing around with is this whole verse 2 and chorus 2. Dave's character, the sheriff, is like going through. Oh, I have a smudge. One sec. Better? Yeah. Dave's character is going through and for whatever reason arresting each individual person and putting them in the jail. Then we'll bust out of the jail and all turn on him, which sets us up for sort of a final duel. Ezra! Well,
Killing spree.
we also just decided we're gonna attempt a river right here. A small little river through this area. We'll see if that actually makes it. That seems like one of those things that we have an idea for, and then we abandon because we can't figure out how to do it well. You think we're actually gonna do the river, or about Thursday you're gonna say, well, I tried to make the river and I just actually couldn't, it's not possible.
I'll make it.
We'll see.
That's what you want.
That's what I want. I want a river. I love rivers. Guys, look at this river. Is this not incredible? Yeah, this is what I had in mind. This is not. It'd have been cool though. It'd have been cool if that's what we could pull off in the studio, but yeah. Ours was it fell a little short of this. What we ended up building, you're gonna see in a little bit. But right after that, we actually started figuring out sort of where to take the story from there, and that's always a super exciting point because I'm always a little nervous when we get work going and we don't entirely know what we're gonna do next, but we've already got the ball rolling. But it actually started coming together, and that was fantastic. Also, just so I don't go out of order again, this is Miranda. Miranda! So Miranda's been working with me for I think 7 years, which means she knows how I think. She knows how I like to tell stories. She knows what works, what doesn't, because we probably tried it together on some set, in some story, in some video at some point. She's actually taken lead on this whole set building thing. You guys should all comment that you love Miranda and that she does great work. Make her feel great today. Ready, go. Miranda! Also, I'm eating my lunch out here because I'm a little bit of a sad boy Steve right now, because I already came out and shot this bit and completely fell in the water. Fell in the water. On my side, my AirPods were in my pocket. So I went and stole somebody's Crocs from the studio. I don't know who they are. They're too small for me, but I'm making it work. On camera, I was recording it. I rolled the whole thing. And then the footage on the card got corrupted, which seems to be sort of a running theme for us right now. I don't know why. You'll see more about that later. But I have steak left over for my birthday. Not that you knew it was my birthday, because you didn't say happy birthday to me, Jerry. But this is a better shot. So, you're welcome.
Okay, I think we actually just landed on a story that we like for this. Dave is progressively putting us each in jail. So we start with like a montage that sets the whole thing up, and then right when the verse starts, puts him behind the...
Okay, so this is the part of the video where I started explaining that we were beginning to land on parts of the story that we really liked. It was starting to come together. The problem is, the way I explained it was super boring. I was just standing there and I looked like I barely woke up. And I'm trying really hard with that rowdy, that caffeine in my hand, but it wasn't helping. So I figured it'd be more interesting if I said the same stuff on the dirt bike. Basically, I really dislike disjointed visuals that don't connect through story. I'm a story guy. Story is my favorite thing in the world. I love telling stories. I love watching and hearing stories. I think most of humankind is like that. We love and connect through story. And so when it's disconnected visuals, even if the visuals are beautiful, every Hollywood movie you've seen, the visuals are beautiful, the people on screen are beautiful. But you still might dislike it, even with beautiful visuals, because they didn't connect the story to itself. 2 points end up disconnected, and so you end up disconnected. So this was exciting because it started to feel like we didn't just have random disconnected, disjointed visuals. We were finally starting to land on some pieces of the story that actually told a fun and engaging and compelling story, and one on the theme of the story we were trying to tell. So I got really excited at this point, but wait, you can't see this part yet. This is for the end. Do you have an idea? Is that why you're laughing? What's the idea?
What if we did like, he like banned hats because he wants to be the only one that has like a sheriff hat. It's like, that's why he takes down Haps, because Haps has a hat on, and that's what he's burning.
He's burning a hat.
He's burning like a
He's burning a stack of everybody's hats.
Yeah, like the
but every single person he finds needs to be wearing a hat.
Yeah, that was,
he takes their hat and he goes to burn a stack of. That's funny, actually. See, that is well connected to the rest of the story that we've already shot, and it allows us to still do the funny bit and the visuals that we like. So with the final pieces of the story in place, this is where things finally start feeling like they're coming together. We get to actually go and like test pieces of the set and see if the shot ideas that we have are gonna work. We get to go start getting paint on things and get paint on things we don't really want to get paint on things, but things start to actually look like the thing that was in your head. This janky western town that was in your mind starts becoming this janky western town before your eyes. Did he hit it?
Oh, he nailed it. Oh, yeah, he nailed it. You can see it right there.
I'm so mad.
Okay, so remember the river that we were trying to figure out? There was definitely some boneheaded ideas floated around at one point. Floated. Look at these homies'
Let the water go underneath.
Look at this. Look at this.
The plan was to tape all the creases. All the creases.
They kept thinking that they could use cloth gaff tape to make something watertight between two tarps, and that did not work at all. Sort of some of their boneheaded ideas we had to eventually sort of root around until we found a way to unbonehead it. Apparently this tarp is actually massive, and for whatever reason they decided they only wanted to use half of it. So the solution to our problem was to just undo it and open it and use what we already had. But once we did that, a massive gnarly storm rolled in, and I ended up having to send everyone home, which we did not have the time for at all. See that? This is dope. Ooh, let's do a little show. I can stand right here though and not get wet. You see that lightning? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so there's a massive storm coming. These are a bunch of young people who don't know how to drive, so I need to actually get them home so they don't die. So we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna push the sand around and sort of just try to cover the floor quick as late as possible, because we are hoping that the paper comes in time tomorrow to actually put it up. I don't know if it will. We're gonna figure it out. We have some more Visqueen come in tomorrow, so we actually have to do the whole river day of. That's gonna be a total risk. Wow. Oh, where's my truck? No, I parked way over there. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna be back at it tomorrow. We're gonna finish the set super fast because we don't have any time to waste, because we need to be shooting tomorrow, not building tomorrow. But a lot of parts haven't come in. It's been a crazy week with all the other stuff we had to get done. So tomorrow we're gonna have to work fast. So it'll be cool. So there it is. We only have one day left. We still have packages in the mail. No idea if they're gonna get there in time for us to actually shoot. There's a million things that still aren't done on the set. There's a bunch of things that I don't know if we're going to be able to finish them or if we're just going to have to completely abandon the idea. So this is the point where I start to wonder if we're actually going to pull off the world's longest non-live stream, non-live recording music video this year on YouTube. Maybe we won't finish it. Maybe we won't be able to put it out. Maybe we won't be able to play it for the live audience. Maybe we won't poop our pants.
We are trying to finish this set. We have not even an hour to do so. I think the biggest challenge that we're running into is our sky, because it's just. I'm not saying it's I'm saying it's a challenge. If anything, it's and there's a lot of testosterone in this room.
Miranda, you just started a whole fire.
What'd Miranda say?
Miranda, am I allowed to say it? Do you remember it? Oh, do I remember? You said you can't think for yourself.
That's not what I said.
You said it.
I said you might know the difference between Scotch tape and masking tape, but you have the inability to think for yourself.
Is that not what I said?
If you don't put this in, whoever's editing this BTS, I'm gonna be very
Okay, they had to finish a bunch of stuff while I was in meeting. So look at it. Did you just look at it? There's a sky. There's sand on the ground. The one cloud, is that the AC you're saying? Huh?
Oh, I put a cloud on the AC.
Yeah, I saw that. Now we're gonna attempt the river.
2, 1. Is it working?
Well, that's not tight enough, so it can't be like that.
So this is our janky western town.
So gross.
And it looks so perfectly terrible.
Yeah.
I love it. This might be my favorite set we've ever made.
So that's it. We did it. The set is built. Yes, it's intentionally janky. Yes, that sand is going to be an absolute nightmare to clean up when we're all done with this. But we got to make something cool. We got to make something cool that's going to help us better tell the story that we're trying to tell. And I think it's an important story. We get to make something cool with some incredibly amazing people who worked so hard to bring this to fruition. Not only that, but we got to have a ton of fun doing it. I don't know if there's a bigger win than that. But unfortunately, that was the easy part. So now that the set's finished, we now have to shoot this year's longest non-live stream, non-live recorded music video on YouTube, and then premiere it to a live audience without pooping our pants. So make sure you come back next week, because next week's video is when we actually start shooting. And make sure you go sub to the We Are One band channel. They're the band that we're doing this music video for. The song's incredible. It's called Spitfire. It's available on all platforms everywhere. And the music video drops on their channel September 27th. Link in the description. It'll pop up on the screen. Don't miss it. You're gonna wanna see this one. I actually think it's pretty unique and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And if you're still watching, I really appreciate you. Truly, thank you for watching. Thanks for being here. You're special. You're special. Thank you. Have an awesome day. Uh-oh. Fatty. I love fat, actually. I'm a fat boy, but that was a lot. I keep hitting my knee.